Good morning, students. Welcome back to the social class. Students, in the previous class, we have discussed about the revolution, seasons, and about the summer and winter solstice. In today's class, we will discuss about the autumnal equinox. First of all, what does the term equinox means? Equi means equal and nox means night, which means day when night and day are of equal duration, means 12 hours each. The position between 21 June and 22 December is the position 3 months after summer solstice, and during this time, the sun rays, which means the overhead rays of the sun, are in turn, or we can say that are in turn from northern to southern hemisphere. The rays of sun are in turn from northern to southern hemisphere, and they are overhead on the equator, means they are directly on the equator, and they are in turn from northern to the southern hemisphere. Third point is the entire earth has day and night of equal duration during this time. During the autumnal equinox, the entire earth has day and night of equal duration, and this position is known as autumnal equinox, the position at which earth has day and night of equal duration, and it occurs on 23 September every year. Okay, now let's discuss about the vernal equinox. Same, the position of earth between 22 December and June 21, which is just 3 months after the winter solstice. During this position also, the overhead rays of sun are once again directly on the equator, and the overhead rays of sun are in turn, or we can say that overhead rays of sun are in transition from southern to northern hemisphere. Students, in the previous, or we can say the autumnal equinox, the transition is from northern to southern hemisphere, whereas in the vernal equinox, the overhead rays of sun are in transition from the southern to the northern hemisphere, and the overhead rays of sun are once again directly on the equator. Okay, now the last point of vernal equinox is this position, means the position when day and night are equal. This position is known as spring or vernal equinox. Okay, the position in the autumnal equinox, when the sun rays are directly on equator and transition from northern to southern hemisphere, that is called autumnal equinox, and when sun rays are in transition from southern to northern hemisphere, that is called spring or vernal equinox, and it occurs on 21 March. Now, from this diagram, it is clear to you that vernal equinox occurs on 21 March and autumnal equinox occurs on 23 September, and winter and summer solstice are also seen to you from this diagram. So students, here we completed our 15th chapter. I have sent you the written work of this chapter. We have completed this chapter. We will continue our next chapter in our next class. So thank you students. Have a nice day ahead.